Hello and welcome. This is Wizzo's Channel 1 and your host is Richard. I would like to say hi to all my subscribers. I'm glad that you're all out there supporting my channel and watching my content. Statistics actually show that a majority of you do watch my content but are not subscribed to my channel. So if you like my content, please consider subscribing, leaving a comment down below on my videos, and also as well please like them and press the notification button when you will know when my next video is available, and don't forget to subscribe. It's really important that you do, but most of all share the content, because you know, the more it gets shared, the more people are aware, and there might be content on there that people like. Right, just a quick note that not only on this channel, people who have actually watched my channel will realise that my channel is about media. So I do have tapes, I do have a record collection, I do have a CD collections. So in future I'll be going back to that as well. But at the moment, currently, I've concentrated on my games collection. Right, anyway, without further ado, this is going to be part 4 of my PS3 gaming collection, and the first one is Tekken Hybrid. You might be scratching your head about that, and that's the back part of the sorry, I'm trying to hold it. It's the back part of the inside. Right, basically Tekken Hybrid is a dual disc system. It has 2 games on here and a movie, a CGI movie. It has a Tekken Tag Team Tournament HD. It's got Tekken Tag Team Tournament 2 preview, and it's also got a CGI movie which is Blood Vengeance. So, as you know, the genre of Tekken, and most people who do like Tekken will know it's a beat 'em up. Talking about beating up people, the next one is Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Right, and there's the back part of it. And the inside part with all the instructions and everything. Right, I think it's got a lot of people criticised it because, you know, thinking Mortal Kombat, there were people who were expecting blood and gore and guts and goodness knows what and fatalities, but no. It's an okay game. It wasn't the best game in that type of series, but I mean, you've got now other spin-offs of games now. It was a great effort, and I'll give them that. It was obviously produced by Midway. If you can see at the bottom there, Midway. It was okay. I wouldn't say it was a great game, but it was well worth buying and worth considering if you want to have a laugh, and it's entertaining. So that's another beat 'em up there. Next one. Yes, it's Final Fantasy XIV, Realm Reborn. Yes, you might be wondering. I mean, this is basically only the disc. It is a game, but it's actually the disc. It's actually what gets you online to play on Final Fantasy XIV. However, I wasn't prepared to be paying a subscription to just go online to play it. I think that you have to be that sort of person that is dedicated, even though I do love Final Fantasy, don't get me wrong. Next one. Kung Fu Panda. I'm a fan of the moves. I think they're quite funny, and they teach you something as well. And that's the inside part of it as well, with instructions. Kung Fu Panda is considered a action fighting platform type game. Yeah, it's not too bad. Could be better, but it is sort of based on the movie. But this particular copy of Kung Fu Panda has a great significance for me, because it was the actual last PlayStation 3 game I actually brought from Woolworths in Brixton before they shut down. So I managed to get it at a discounted price, which was good. And it really, I look at that, it just reminds me of the Woolworths in Brixton. So anyway, that might be worth a game to play if you want some fun and entertainment. It's okay. Right, next one. Now this is the Steelbook, okay, and it's Devil May Cry 4 Steelbook edition. It's got a sleeve over it, which is a bit crazy. Quite nice Steelbook. I actually got this, I pre-ordered this when it came out, and I got it at a discounted price, which was quite good. I've got all the original documentation in there with the game. As you probably know, a lot of people are aware of the type of genre that it is. It's action, fighting, adventure game. That's about it really on that one. Okay, the next game is Final Fantasy 13-2. This is basically a continuation of the previous Final Fantasy game in the series. I've shown you the two other games, the original one and Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. It's okay, it's a pretty good game. As you can see, that's the inside of it. It's okay, pretty good game. Different angle on the game, but like with all the previous games, they're sort of linear, they're one tracked, and they sort of got a storyline which you've got to follow to get to the end of the game. But yes, I did actually enjoy it. I completed it 100%. Can't really complain about that one. Right, okay. Next one. Batman Arkham Asylum. That's the back part of it. That's the inside. Yes, I did. I actually completed this game. On the puzzles, I'd actually got 80%, so I didn't quite finish all the game as in the inside the game, but I finished the game nonetheless. I've completed it all, but not 100%. I haven't got 100% of the trophies now. I think I've got 42%, something like that. But yeah, it is a action. It's an action strategy fighting beat 'em up type game. So if you're into that sort of stuff, then might be worth looking in. I mean, I know that they've had it on PlayStation Plus as a game you could download in the past, so people have had the chance to play it. Anyway, the next game is The Club. Yeah, that's the back part of it. And that's the inside of it. Right. The game, basically it's a first person shoot 'em up, where you have different areas which you need to get through to pick up points and score against enemies. It's got 6 characters actually in the game, and also it was partly made by Sega as well. But what I found is that two of the things that I actually found that was a bit disappointing about the game is, even though it's a first person shooter, the way that it's angled, you've got limited space to actually maneuver the best way that you can, and in some situations if you don't do it right you mess up quite quickly. And also as well, another criticism of the game is that it didn't have any female characters, which would have been nice and it would have added spice to the game. Also, it actually got released on the Xbox 360. It was on PC, and as you know, as I showed you, it's on the PlayStation 3. It wasn't really a great game, but if you can try and find it and pick it up, it might be worth playing, you know. But that's what it is. It's first person shooter. It can be quite violent in places. It was okay playing it. I completed it. I opened up all the areas, so can't really complain about that. If I wasn't that interested, I wouldn't have bothered. But yeah, it's an okay game. So if you do want it, then it might be worth looking up for it, because very few, very few, very few of the games now you can't get hold of them, and that's one of them. Um, Next one, this is the final one, and this is Yakuza 4. Another game that is also partly made by Sega. Yes, you know I can't leave Sega alone. I love my Sega. Yeah, and that's the inside of it. Yakuza. The whole series is mainly an action beat 'em up fighting type game, which you've got to do certain missions and to collect things and to do all sorts. But there's so many of the games that have been made. I know that they're on other formats as well. So, but anyway, it's well worth looking into it. So that's my whole lot now for now. And like I said once again, if you like my channel, as I said before, a lot of people are watching my content, but they're not subscribed. And if you're one of them out there who do watch my content, please consider subscribing. It would help greatly with increasing the number of subscriptions I get, and also as well, it will increase the exposure of my channel. And also as well, don't forget to like, comment, share, and press the notification button when you'll know when my next video is available. But anyway, that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed the last part of my PlayStation 3 collection, part 4. So until the next one, I'll see you in the next one.